Yeah, hello guys. Welcome back to the Football Fan Zone. With me, I've got in the house. Vinjita. Vinjita, how you doing, man? How you doing, man? How you, man? How you, man?
I'm alright, my brother Timber. How you doing, bro?
Well, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, we are here today. We are streaming. We are back live, guys, and we're going to have a very, very good conversation here, Vinjita, because there's a lot happening. And by the way, before we go on live, I never knew that South Africa is even playing, so I'll be keeping an eye on it because they're actually winning 2-1. They're making me proud as always. Yeah, we are here to discuss the situation with United currently.
Yeah.
And I want to have your say from a different perspective. Big up to you, Joe Black. Big up to you, Joe Black. Big up to you, Joe Black. Black man. So I want to have your opinion right now because there's a lot being discussed. Like so far, so good. What is your assessment of Eric Ten Hag?
Well, it depends, man. If people say if you look at it in isolation of this season, then it's his first season under Ineos, right? It's
Yeah.
just 3 games. But
Yeah,
if you
when I'm
ask
saying
me,
assessment, I'm talking about in
his
terms of
entire tier.
being United. Yeah.
Oh, you know what it is, bro? It's like a relationship, right? It started off really well. We didn't expect what we got in the first season. We finished
Hmm.
third. First few games in the first season were a bit shaky, which I was just like, oh, I don't know how this is gonna go. But luckily, Ten
Yeah.
Hag he kind of adjusted it to the tempo and how the Premier League kind of moves. And he surprised a lot of people because I don't think people expected us to finish third with a trophy in that
Yeah.
season. But I guess Ten Hag was just continuing what he did at Ajax, which is to win a trophy in every single one of his seasons that he's coached so far.
Yeah.
Second season was a bit more optimistic because of what we saw in the third season, right? But I was also expecting change because Ten Hag said he couldn't play the way he wanted to because he needed to get rid of some people and bring some people
Hmm.
in. And I said, you know what, fair enough. You know what, it took even some of the best managers a few seasons to do what they needed to do. And it was a lot more optimism. I think rightly so, because you can't perform the way you did in the third season and expect me to say, okay, that was a fluke. I expect
Yeah.
you to be fifth. I don't know what people wanted from us. Must I now say, oh, dude, you know what? You outperform expectations. Now do worse. No, um, I can't do.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
humanly
You're making sense,
impossible,
bro.
Timber. I
Yeah. Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
say do worse. Because you did better in the first season. If anything, I expected at least two trophies from that season and at least maintain it. Keep it at
Hmm.
third or worst case scenario fourth. But you're in the Champions League. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
maintain it. Get me another two trophies. And obviously, I'm not gonna put it down to Ten Hag. But the thing I hated was that we went from playing one way in the first season and we dramatically changed it, which I guess, like I said, fair enough. He's trying to play whatever his football is because remember, this is the same guy who said, I can't play Ajax football, which is
Yeah.
what I wanted you for, but
Hmm.
okay, you can't play Ajax football, fair enough. And then we go into the third season, which is the current one, and he's changed how we play again. And I'm like, come on, Eric, bro. Like, I can give you the first season because you're settling in. Second season, you have
Yeah.
injuries, but you still have to try play your football because you can't have all of these new guys coming in and already implementing their styles. But we need a century for you to implement your system. That's unacceptable, bro. So it's been a mixed bag. Honestly, with the second season, I wouldn't have been angry personally at Ineos for letting him go. If that's what the choice
Yeah.
was for them, the only issue was they wanted to let him go for Thomas Tuchel, which I was just like, no, 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 no.
Hmm.
The right choice is at Barcelona. He should have come to United, bro. That is
Hansi
the
Flick,
right
right?
choice. Yes. But you know what? Ineos decided Eric is the guy and they backed him, bro, which is the thing I'm struggling with this season. They actually backed him because we got rid of a lot of players that we never thought we'd get rid of. So this was the first season, honestly, where United cleaned up house for the most part. We didn't renew unnecessarily because that's a crime we've been committing at United. Oh, you're injured, but we need to sell you, so we're gonna give you 5 years. I don't understand that strategy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
at least they they backed him, bro, and said, you know what, Martial go, Donny for cut price go. Who else? Scott go. Even Wan-Bissaka, bro. I never saw that coming personally. The Wan-Bissaka one,
Yeah.
and they bought him mostly what he asked for. He got a centre back. He got Mazarawi in. He's getting Ogata now. He got another centre forward. Um, and apparently he's this great youth coach, right? So besides the signings, he's also supposed to be able to coach these young guys, your Colliers, that
Mhm.
are through. So I said, cool, dude, you've got more or less what you need. What I need to start seeing from you is convincing performances in the sense that I don't feel uncomfortable watching a United game. First game, I was more pissed off at the players than at Ten Hag because I felt like we
Mhm.
should have taken our chances and we didn't. But the Brighton and Liverpool game, no, bro, no. You can't keep playing with Moses in your midfield, bro. It
Mhm.
can't keep happening, okay? I can't play with the Red Sea being parted and the ops are walking on dry land to the promised land. What's going on, bro?
See, Red Sea.
Like,
Yeah, it's
it's
crazy, man. It's
bad,
crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
And it kind of, I don't know, maybe it's PTSD, but it gave me flashbacks of last season a bit. And I said, if this is what this season's gonna look like, if this is Ten Hog's answer to last season, then drop me off, bro. Get me a new manager, bro. And people were like, that's
Honestly.
that game. I said, guys, we still
Yeah.
have a season to play. You guys think it's acceptable to just throw away a season because of what might be? No. Maybe
Mhm.
salvage it. That was my thinking behind it. Get another manager. We still have a League Cup. We haven't started. We still have FA Cup. We haven't started. Still have Europa League. Haven't started. And we still have to show a better showing of this season than last year. We finished eighth last year. Don't let the
Mhm.
bloody FA Cup fool you. Cup competitions are nice, but the league tells you where you are realistically, if you think about it,
Yeah.
because you play
Yeah.
the same teams twice in that season. So there's no running
Yeah.
away from it. It's not a luck of the draw type of a situation.
Mhm. That's true. That's true. That's true. Now, Vegeta, coming to we saw this guy. What's his name? Ralf Rangnick. Came
Yes,
outside because
Wreck-It
for
Ralph.
me,
I love that guy, bro.
yeah. What I will say is this: for me, as an outsider, I think the biggest mistake Man United made was sacking that guy. Honestly,
Yes, yes.
but yet again, I still believe it was a Ten Hag never wanted that guy. Though I think people felt no, he wanted him, just that Ten Hag, the club did not want him because of what he said. Now, what he came outside and he made a statement and he said, "It seems I was right." And yet again, we know when he came in, he said at least 10 players needs to leave the club and they need to sign another 10. And the worst thing is that to showcase that this guy was actually, know what he was doing. Because when it comes to United, we have never seen a manager or an interim manager came outside.
Oh, I think we might have lost Timber there. People, just let me know if you can still hear me. Am I still in the show? If so, I can maybe take over from Timber. But while we're trying to fix the technical difficulties, people just please like the video on your way in. And also weigh in, people, because we want to read your comments and interact with you guys. Subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, my name is Vegeta Sama. I run my own channel. I just decided to join my good friend Timber because he doesn't feel like he's getting the truth from United fans. So I'm going to try to the best of my ability to give you a true reflection of some of the questions he might ask me. Um, and I think we're going to talk about Ricky Ralph and some of the comments he's made. I'm not going to lie, guys. I've been on a hiatus with the whole international break thing because I was so upset with the Liverpool game. It took me, I think, until the Thursday after the game before I guess, got over it. Got over it. Um, and if, oh, sorry, my video's choppy. That's not even got anything to do with the internet on my side. It's literally I'm using my iPhone and it's wireless. Oh, there we go. Timber's back. There we go.
Yeah, sorry. I was talking about I was talking about this guy, Rafnik.
Rick it
What
off. Yes.
Yeah, so what's like for me, I think the biggest mistake your club made was sacking that guy.
Yeah, bro, I agree with you. Especially look, bro, we never knew we were gonna have an Ineos at the time, right?
Hmm.
And at
Hmm.
the very least, what United fans wanted was to have a footballing mind at the table, listening to some of the non-footballing guys and maybe having his opinion brought forward. Now, there's no guarantee that they would have listened to Ralph, but I think the kind of knowledge and experience, because Ralph is a builder of teams, that's
Yeah.
his skill set, right? And I think Ralph understood that as interim, it was just a stopgap while the club tries to figure it out in terms of the manager. He never wanted the hot seat on a permanent basis. I don't. Anybody who would have thought that is crazy because you can even see it in how the players downed tools and treated Ralph. Um, sorry, Timber, are you still with us?
Yeah,
Or
I'm with you. I'm with you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
okay, cool. So I think Ralph was never there to be a long term solution. He understood that he was gonna go upstairs, or at least that's what we were told he negotiated for. Right? He negotiated
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
upstairs once he was done with the job. And I know a lot of at the time people said that Ten Hag. There were two stories, right? So Ten Hag didn't want to work with him was the one story. So because
Yeah.
Ten Hag was their manager, they got rid of him because they're gonna back their
Hmm.
manager or whatever. The other story was that the Glazers didn't want him, so Ten Hag wanted him, which I'm more inclined to believe that the club would have wanted some sort of footballing guy. I mean, why go through the whole pain of bringing this guy in, negotiating this, and having this guy who can help you be successful, you know? Because
Hmm.
again, there's no Ineos at this point in time. So we can't
Yeah.
say they knew that they would have Ineos who would take over the sporting department. No, we didn't know this, bro. I was more inclined to believe the other story, because of the whole contractual thing that Ten Hag had negotiated with his power, the veto power he got, and I felt
Hmm.
like, and people might disagree because maybe they love Ten Hag, but I felt like maybe him and Ralph didn't mesh. So as much as
Hmm.
Ten Hag is used to working under structures, I think it also has to work for him. He has to has to be with people that he's willing to work with. And you can see it with Dan Ashworth and Wilcox, because apparently in the last game in the FA Cup, Wilcox made some suggestions. And I don't
Hmm.
think Ten Hag would have taken that on board if he didn't gel with those
Yeah.
guys. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think it was probably a clash of ideologies between Ralph and Ten Hag, and something had to give. But with introducing Ten Hag, he's new, so you can't just fire him because it requires money to do that. The easier thing is Ten Hag. I mean, what's his name? Moyes gets a. I mean, not Moyes, man. But people are
Ravnik.
Ralph gets a job in Austria, and remember they say he can do both jobs because the Austrian job isn't like a managerial job where he has to be
Hmm.
there full time. And then all of a sudden it's, oh, Ralph is gone. So I think there must have been some sort of a disagreement somewhere internally, um, because Ralph was more than happy to be upstairs in the back seat, not on the pitch. And
Hmm.
the fact that a lot of the suggestions he was suggesting in terms of selling people, keeping people, bringing
Yeah.
in people, those players have gone on to other clubs to be successful. And it's a
Hmm.
shame because us as United fans always say we want the next best thing before they become the next best thing. And we had a man who specialized in that, in
In
my
that,
opinion,
yeah. Yeah.
in Ralph. Even when they were dilly dallying with Dan and the 20 million, bro, I said, bro, drop off Newcastle. They acting like bloody Everton with Brentwaite. Go get Ralph and
Hmm.
let them keep the Dan Ashworth with the broken relationship that they were. Because I mean, now they know that he wants to go, so there's going to be a broken relationship. But clearly, Ineos had their own strategy. But I think, like United, I don't know, man. I think at some stage we need to relook at how we can bring back somebody like Ralph, bro. Because look, kudos to the current structure, but that man knows how to build teams, bro. They
Yeah.
need to see if they can repair that thing and bring him back, in my opinion, before he goes to another club.
Because for me, one thing is this, man. When you look at, I look at every players.
Yeah.
He suggested about 10 players for United to bring in. The likes of Akonji, the likes of Alvarez, the likes of Darwin Núñez. Like he mentioned a lot, even whereby they've not even made the move as yet. They've
Yes.
not made that move as yet. And yet, everybody he mentioned and actually wanted United to get went on that same summer. Every player was signed from the likes of Akonji down to Alvarez. And for what I know, somebody, Akonji was actually ready to come to United. And I think Ten Hag was the one that did not want the guy at the club. Now, this
Mm.
guy, Tabelo says, yeah, he says, not moving upstairs, not moving Ralph upstairs with the job is done upstairs in other clubs was a hell. It obvious Ten Hag did not want him because the club and Ralph had an agreement. And that's why I think. So, like you said, I think somewhere, somehow, that contract have actually been broken because this man, and we were forced to know that this guy is not a good manager. He can't do a manager job. And
Mm.
yet he went to Austria. I never seen I've gone to Austria. Look at Austria right now. They are playing good football, playing properly football. Like we saw them in the Euros. They just finished.
Mm.
We saw them at the Euros. So it definitely means that the players automatically just we're going to down tools. This guy is going to get sacked anyway, or he's going up to anyway. But
Bro,
I was expecting him going up. End of
bro.
the season, left, and they
And if
brought
you talk
in
about
Ten Hag.
and if you talk about helping Ten Hag Timber, sorry to interrupt you. Imagine
Yeah,
if
go
the
on, go
coach
on.
says we're going to, like, yes, we're getting rid of Ralph, and the players go, yeah, and then they go, but he's gonna be the DOF. They go, oh, so he's
He's still
negotiating
here.
my contract. Okay, bro. These players are trying would have tried to throw Ten Hag under the bus, but because of Ineos and the fact that they are no nonsense, they can't do that. But imagine at the
Mhm,
time, because we're trying to rebuild, right? If
mhm.
you back Ten Hag by backing the DOF that you've hired, bro. Technically, that's what they were hiring him to do, in my opinion, before they
Mhm.
decided to look for strategic alternatives. They would,
Mm.
because also, like you said, Ralph identifies people in South America that won't cost them much. Do they need the strategic
Yeah.
alternatives? He's the cheap. Like, if you want to sign people on the cheap, you bring people like Ralph in, bro. He knows how to
Mhm.
find James, bro. So for our manager to be like, I can't work with this guy, dude, it's not about you. It's you are just one cog in the wheel. You have to find a way to work with this guy. But unfortunately, because our club is run by idiots, they decided, oh, sorry, Ralph, we just paid money for this thing, so we're gonna get rid of you. Bye.
It's easy to get rid of Ralph
Of
anyway.
Ralph, they chose the easy option, bro.
And this is why also sometimes I always mention when people believe that Ten Hag will not be sacked, they tell you, I want to put the blame on the players. Just like the way they are putting the blame right now on Casemiro. I've been saying like it's not Casemiro's fault, man. This problem will still remain. Even though Casemiro is drawn to the bench, this issue will still remain at the club.
Mm.
Because United have known for a very long time to get rid of manager is always at the end of the day they make the manager the fall guy. Which is why I still believe that come December, Ten Hag does not play proper football. He's gonna get sacked. Because these guys are really serious and they've backed him. Like there's no excuse when it comes to Ten Hag. But one thing people kind of miss out on is that Vegeta is when you criticize the manager,
Mm.
they think you don't you want the manager out. And it's a different case entirely. I have the right as a fan, you should criticize your manager if he's doing something wrong. But the fact
Yes.
that people takes you criticizing the manager for you being an outer is something I don't really understand.
No, you know what it is, bro. People move in extremes. You have to understand in all sorts of life. People don't like the middle, which is a balanced outlook. So before, United fans used to be crucify the manager, support the players, right? Hence, Player
Mhm.
FC existed. So
Yeah,
Mourinho sees the issues with players like Pogba and Martial, and he questions their mentality. It's no, Mourinho, you're wrong. They're talented. You must go. So that's the
yeah,
one extreme. So now that people feel sorry or remorseful for that, and they, in hindsight, see that Mourinho wasn't wrong, we've gone from Player FC to Manager FC. And
yeah,
like you're saying, sometimes you're not saying like me. I'm fully I'm over Ten Hag personally,
yeah,
but there are people who are not over. Like for instance, I don't know if you watch people like Flex and Owen and them. They're not over Ten Hag, but they can see some questionable stuff, right? And people don't want to listen to what they're actually saying about what they're questioning, because most of the time the people that back Ten Hag and want him gone, not want him gone, but want him or criticize him, are the people who actually want him to do well, because they're saying, dude,
yeah,
there's certain things that aren't working. Can you fix it? But because you're
hmm,
criticizing the person they love, they go to
yeah.
the extreme to say, oh, so you're not with the manager.
Hmm.
It's just people will
And
hear what they want to hear,
that's
bro.
Yeah, and I love when you said it. And when yet again, when you are being patient, like patient, like Mark will say, Mark
Mm.
is ready to be patient, to think or believe this manager can actually turn it around. But people will then say, Mark just want the manager to stay, and that is not the case. He just want to just be patient to say, okay, if this rebuild is going to take place, but people will see it the way they want to see it. Like, okay, Mark just wants the manager. He likes the manager. He wants the manager to stay. But I believe at the end of the day, it is Manchester United, not Ten Hag United. Big up, Mark. Mark, what I say? How you doing? Big up. How you doing?
Bro, it's the first time. It's the first time I see two brothers get me understand me completely, bro. Yeah, bro. Temba. I feel, man, them
Yeah.
there's be misunderstanding when I say, bro, give it time, be patient. I feel, bro, people, I be so real, bro. I would like this manager to be successful, but bro, if he's not the guy, he's not the guy. At the end of the day, as a Manchester fan, like I back Rashford for 6 seasons, bro. Die
Mm-hmm.
hard. And when I say die hard, bro, you couldn't talk to me, bro. You could have told me about Kylian Mbappe. Who? Rashford is the best left winger on the planet. Six
Yeah.
seasons, bro. And
Mm-hmm.
then I see the rise of Mason Greenwood. And I never forget that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
From the moment I see Mason Greenwood, I realize, bro, he could be better. Because Rashford was Mason
Mm-hmm.
Greenwood before Mason Greenwood. I'd be real. The only difference is he's
Mm-hmm.
both footed, one left footed. So cool, no stress there. But bro, after season 6, 7, 8, we now get a 40 GA season. Season 9, nothing. Small
Mm-hmm.
things. Right? Now, for me, it's not about scoring goals. A lot of fans want to see Rashford scoring goals, bro. Goals is a byproduct. What I want to see from Rashford, bro, is leadership in attack. The biggest
True.
threat on the field. You know how to score goals to be the biggest threat. You could create everything. You could pull all the strings without scoring a goal and be the biggest threat in our game. Look at De Bruyne, he don't always score, bro. But he's the biggest
Mm-hmm.
threat on the field when he playing for Man City because anytime he could find a man to score. No, Rashford we're the number 10 and bro, for me, I old school. I will always be old school because the way I grew up knowing. When you watch a field, is watch for five, is watch for three, four numbers. Is watching for number 4, you're watching for number 10, you're watching for a number 7 and a number 9. Because why? When a man had 9 on the back, he is a goal scorer. That
Yeah.
is the finisher. When a man had 10 on
Mm-hmm.
the back, he is the creator, the best player on the pitch. That is the maverick. Right? When a man wearing number 7, he's in between. He's either scoring
Mm-hmm.
or creating, he's doing both. He's a wild man. So I just look at players like this now. It have different types of left wingers and stuff like that. It have different types of forwards, it have different types of midfielders. Cool. But brother, let me be honest, bro. At some point in time, we had to realize that everybody expendable. Everybody. You
Yeah.
understand? And if you want to give what I just always keep it real, bro. If you go and give a manager and a player 5 seasons, I give in every player 5 seasons. I don't care if I like him or I don't like him because I don't like Mount. I don't rate him. I don't see no value in him. But this season, I watched 3 games, and rightly
Mm-hmm.
so, I had to shut my mouth because why? His industry in our midfield keep us compact. Whether I like him
True.
or rate him or not, the facts
Yeah.
are there. And
Mm-hmm.
that is the reality, bro. And this is the problem with fans who, you see, I could like Jaden Sancho, he could be Pat Trini, and I could want him to start for United every game, bro, wearing number 7 because it was in the contract. But he wearing number 25, he couldn't get game time, and the manager sitting bin him because he was getting trouble. Bro, these are facts of life, bro. These things just happen. If I go to work and I get up every day late for work, and I is not one of the best workers, when I reach into work late, bro, I will get fired. Who I
Mm-hmm.
go and blame for that? The manager. I go and say the manager didn't understand that, I can't reach on time. I live in an hour away. I'm supposed to get up an hour and a half earlier to get to work, bro. You matter what? Like, bro, since when anybody entitled to anything, bro? Like, why we just make it sound like these players entitled to game time when we not even entitled to lunch time on job sometimes, depending on the amount, the busy time or the peak time of the season or the job or whatever you're doing. You could have a project in critical moments, and you had to skip lunch today. These things are reality. We all know this. Why is it
Mhm.
different? You know what I mean? So for me, bro, like while I would like the manager to succeed, bro, and I given him the benefit of the doubt that the players before now, as a whole collective whole, didn't really entirely suit the way he wanted to play, and he get these players now. I want to see these players make a big impact. And the only way you could see that is if some of these players play 3 to 5 games consistently. And that is the only how I could say to this man, if this manager, if this happened, well, bro, and it's still looking bad, bro. Next guy, next batter up. You know what I mean? I go and keep it real. But until
Mhm.
then, I go and fight for the equal right, bro. And when I say equal right, the balance. I mean, I go and say, you know what? I not going to write off a player because I think maybe he does have the talent. He dealing with some pressure this season or something mentally. Maybe he was having struggling with adhering to the new directions of the manager in the tactics last season. So I go and give him a break. It's the same way I go and say to the manager, say about the manager is this. If the manager was not getting through to the players last season or whatever, you feel like the team not looking coach or they're not understanding what you say. No, I don't know about man them, but if no players in putting up their hands in training and saying, well, I don't really understand what you really want me to do, you
Mhm.
could kind of show me a different way. Or Lewis, let me go on, or tell Rude, or tell Rennie, or tell, Fletcher, let Fletcher talk to me, because then I will understand better. You understand? Players had it
Mhm.
is a symbiosis. It goes both ways. So I will never stay here and make a statement like, bro, the manager look like what he telling it not translating, because yeah, why? I'm not in the training room. I'm not on the training pitch. I've been to 1 or 2 training sessions this summer, just because I know somebody, and you go there, you can't have no phone out in your hand, nothing. You stand up and watch, and
Yeah,
there's a
yeah, yeah.
certain
True.
period of time you could be there and visit, and depending on if they're allowing people. So, for me, I see certain things, and I would say, bro, I wouldn't come out here and say Ten Hag don't be intensive there with the players, because sometimes he in it with them. You hear any man saying effing shit. Stop, 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 stop. Do it over again. Do it over again. And men them will come and say they only hearing about that from Pep. No, bro. Like, I just keep it real, bro. I don't know what's going on behind the doors when I'm not there or whatever the case is. So I'm not assuming nothing. I just going by what I seen on the pitch, from what I seen players saying, what I hearing reports, this and that. And then I go try and make a understanding statement about it from my own intelligence, bro. If that's wrong, it could be wrong. Nobody could ever be right all the time. You know what I mean? So I just feel like as a fan base, bro, we need to, whether it is you feel you see enough, whether it is you think it's not good enough, whether you think it need to redo, whether you think it's good enough or it will get better, bro, we need to stick together. Because literally, bro, like no matter what, it's just like Vegeta said earlier on. Vegeta explained it the rightest way, bro. I can't even explain the
Yeah,
other way, bro. When
yeah.
somebody here say something, they want to counteract you. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
rather than
Mhm.
listen to the message, they're hearing the words and the emotions taking over. Oh, this is not so, that is not so. And I guilty of that sometimes. Everybody is.
Mhm.
But the
Mhm.
reality is that this is why balance is good, and this is why people having different opinion is the right thing, is the dynamic way for society. Because reality is that I not always right, you not always right, Vegeta not always right, but sometimes each one of us might be right, and when we talk about it, each one of us will have different thoughts and opinions, might be change of opinions, learn new information, and and be able to make a different, now more rounded, statement or decision based on the situation. And it's like, I had to say what Vegeta say again. I mean, some people just hear one thing about you criticize the manager and they say, well, that's why you should come out, or no other manager never win before. What 2 trophies in a season before Ten Hag. And it's like, bro, that's not what Vegeta saying. But he just saying, bro, the man could do better, which is true. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
true. Yeah, yeah, I get your
So
point. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this man, because there's something coming from this guy called Samuel Lekos. I don't know if you guys know him. It has to do with what's his name, Casemiro, and
Oh, okay.
he just
Let's
break.
hear it.
Have you seen it? Let me
No,
just put it
bro.
up.
I've been on a break, bro. I needed a break from United.
well, the Samuel Lacus is a weird guy, yeah, bro. That's all I will say about that. You know what I mean? No, I'm not going. I can't say. You see, there's the next thing, bro. Everybody had different journalists that they would say top tier. More consistent.
Hmm.
This, that, and the third.
Yeah,
But
true. True.
at the same time, it depends. It all depends. Hold on 1 second, guys. Go ahead now, Vegeta.
Now this is what is coming out, man. Vegeta. Um,
Oh, okay.
says here, like you can see, let me just go through it. It says, teammate feels Casemiro's decline at Manchester United has come as a consequences of the club's own struggles. Dressing room source. I don't know if it's dressing room source, man, because as for some while, these leaks were not there. All of a sudden, the leaks are coming out again. It says a dressing room source says Casemiro, a five-time Champions League winner with Real Madrid, did not sign up for a second season to attempt to qualify for Champions League, which proved to be beyond United last term. Now, it says that the 32-year-old was replaced by Premier League. Okay, we want to know what that happened in that match against Liverpool.
Yeah.
What is your take on this, man, Regenta?
One, whoever the leakers needs to be found and sold, or fired, or whoever their position that they hold, because they also sound disgruntled themselves. Otherwise, why can't
Hmm.
they keep their damn mouth shut? But the whole idea that Casemiro's lack of being able to pass a ball correctly is down to the club struggles is a wild jump for me. If they were saying maybe it's associated to the how we're choosing to play this season, and you know what it is, bro. People remove
Yeah,
context, because if I look at Casemiro last season and this season, he hasn't been particularly good, right? But there are
yeah,
mitigating situations for why that is. For instance, this man was playing center back last year. Why? Because the most of our center backs were injured.
yeah,
So are we not going to take that into consideration that he had to play out of position for most of last season? And then for this season, it's a combination of Casemiro is doing things that he shouldn't be doing. He's doing nonsense. So he must
yeah.
take personal accountability, but also the system is not helping him. That I know people hate these words, systems, whatever. The way we're playing in
Yeah.
midfield is not helping him. Okay,
Hmm.
whether people like it or not, my eyes don't lie to me. You can't pull up that picture and see that gaping hole and say that it's a combination of Casemiro needs to take, like I think Mark said it in his own show. He can turn back and pass, bro. Nobody's forcing
Yeah.
him to pass forward. Okay.
Hmm.
But he decided to try do something he doesn't normally do. So I think the leak is just, and Samuel, bro, like to write this is complete BS, bro. Like you know it, I know it. Like you guys are just like the United channels. I've noticed people are so desperate to stream, and he's so desperate to write something. We're gonna pull anything out of our asses at this point,
Hmm.
because it's a long 2 weeks of nothing that's happening.
Yeah. And it's
That's
the
what I
trend
call
as
it.
well,
It's
though.
just nothing, bro. He just needs engagement. He's got targets to meet. That's all that's happening.
He has target to mean, man. So
Bro,
basically, okay, go on, Mark.
I just Vegeta saying that, man, them we had to remember this, bro. Like, even I had targets, bro. And I am like just a average fan content creator. And I mean, like, I do report on stories, you know what I mean? But the difference, I would say, it's like it have two differences you could do with a story. You can put a clickbait headline that says Ten Hag sacked, and then you're talking about a discussion where Ineos probably had where they're telling Ten Hag if he don't win the next 5 games, he go be sacked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or you could
Yeah. Yeah.
just
Yeah.
pop, you either do a stream, what's next? How could we do, how we go from here? Is Ten Hag getting the best out of the team? And then say, we could then talk about probably him getting sacked. So, looking for engagement with to go viral and trying to deliver the news, I would say is two different things. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, giving your opinion and being subjective, that's two different things as well. You know what I mean? Because like, yeah, sometimes I just be subjectively being subjective, because I mean sometimes I would listen to man them having an agenda and say, you know what, I need to, kind of balance the table. So I need to come with some facts that would support my argument. And that makes me subjective. But if we're looking at the same game, like that game against Liverpool, and we all saying, bro, all right, for the first 35 minutes we was decent. Then after that we lost, we had the midfield was open, and we didn't get back a hang of the game. We could all agree on that, bro. Whether you Ten Hag in, Ten Hag out, or Ten Hag out, we see that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is the rewriting of the history to try and make it seem like, bro, well, here is the scene, right? No matter who we put in our midfield, it's going to be the same because that's not true. Because in the first game, we was compact. In the second game for 75 minutes, we was compact. And here why? Mason Mount was there. He was injured, that's why he had to come off.
Yeah.
And bro, I man don't like Mason Mount, bro. You know it itching me to say that the number 7 is good because he off the ball pressing. Jesus Christ, man, them don't know the kind of hurt it is to say that word, that sentence, bro. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
at the end of
Yeah.
the day, like I was saying with Vegeta, and I agree with him, the play style must improve. We need to
Yeah.
see
That's
better performances. We need to see more consistency. We need to see more. We do need to see more. You understand? No,
yeah.
for me, bro, I just looking at it like, bro, from the perspective of since Ineos takeover to Ineos going through the manager search to the 1st of July when they decide Ten Hag is the guy they go on back and they decide to purchase players. I looking at it as from the first game was game 1. You know what I mean? Was week 1, week 2, week 3, and we going up to let me say I just saying for me they're giving him 6 months because they would look totally stupid sacking him before 2 or 3 of the players that they just buy for him
Place for
any
him.
Premier League ball. They go look stupid. Somebody go look stupid, it didn't just go be Ten Hag. You know what I mean? So in that regards, I'm not hearing the Ten Hag out right now. But I'm not going to fight our brother if he say he see enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's his opinion, bro. And I respect all my brethren. And sometimes we could disagree, but still be brethren, bro. Not going to change. Not going to change my brethren vibe with anybody, whether we agree or disagree on one topic or 2 topics, bro. That is smokes. You know
Now,
what I
this is
mean?
what Siviso said. He said, I don't believe it. That is not why his form went off. When he signed for us, we were not qualified for the Champions League. So I think he was basically trying to make us understand that the only reason why he's not playing well is because United are not playing Champions League or what.
That's the lockers say, bro. I'm glad I didn't read that article before I come on the stream, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Because
That man is fresh out of luck, bro. Luck
bro,
hurst,
fresh out of luck is not the
more like
word.
cursed hurst, bro. That guy's talking
And
rubbish.
Kenny fan,
Rubbish.
big up to you, man. Kenny says, I support the club, I back the club, and that basically includes the manager. So support the manager, and whatever the club decide to do, you still support them.
Bro, I
Now,
mean,
Ineos are looking for next summer guys. You
hmm.
know, Manchester United are monitoring this guy, England
Who's this
star,
that's being monitored?
68 million.
Eberechi
Who?
Eze. Eze.
Bro,
Oh,
Yeah.
you
okay.
really go and talk about 68 million for Eberichi as a bro, for real. We go and sit down here and talk about that. From the time you see 68 million, bro, you're supposed to bypass this story and just,
Wait,
No,
where does
are you
Izzy
saying it's
play,
not
bro, on the
possible?
pitch? I don't watch this guy, bro, so I can't even
No,
lie.
bro,
he
is a
plays.
winger, but he's also play in the 8 role. Sometimes on the left, sometimes on
Yeah,
the right. Mostly
yeah.
on the left when he was
He can
playing
play
with
front.
Olise.
All those across that front three, he can play it as a winger, as
So
a 10 as well.
Well, you see, the
is
thing
So,
is,
he
he never really played the 10 role, though. That's the problem there for me with
mhm,
that. He's always, I could agree with the signing as a 8, as a player coming in to play the 8. He would probably do the job that Mason Mount doing, and let me mix him with Mason Mount and I can't even say Casemiro, bro, but in the sense that he could carry the ball forward, he could progress the ball forward, and he could defensively. He could score goals. He's a threat going forward. He had good pace on him. He could carry the ball. You know what I mean?
okay?
mhm.
I know about the across the front line. Like the
The reason I
Panther.
was asking is because if he plays on the left, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This guy called Rashford is even out here doing training montages, bro. I'm tired, bro. Like, give it a rest, bro. Like, yo, if you were serious about life, you would do it on the pitch. What are you doing, bro?
Bro,
But if you're saying you want to play in the midfield, I don't
let me
know.
ask you a question. I didn't know I always wanted to ask this question, right? If United was to play a 4-4-2, big up Kenny coming in the background. If United was to play a 4-4-2, and I really want to ask men this question, considering that we all seen Ronaldo play left midfield and right midfield for Manchester United under Fergie, right?
Mhm.
Do you think we could get the same kind of performances out of our wingers if they had the same kind of role that he had?
No, and I'll tell you why. I think the only winger who would thrive in that type of a system is Ahmad, because these other wingers of ours are not interested in crossing a damn ball. Okay, they're not. That's just the honest truth. We've got wingers that are in the mold of like a Mohamed Salah. They all just want to score goals. Unfortunately, some of them just suck at this aspect of the game. They don't know how to score goals. So if these guys were creative to begin with, then yes, I would say yes. But because it's not their instinct to create, it's almost as if you can tell. It's almost as if they're being forced. It feels like it's against what they want to do.
Yeah, sometimes, bro. Big up, Kenny. What you saying, buddy?
Big up to everyone, big up to everyone in the chat. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Kenny, who do
Yeah,
you
man.
support, bro? I swear the other day
Deutscher
you had a Spanish
Mannschaft,
shirt
bro.
on,
Die
bro.
Deutscher
What's going on,
Mannschaft. Big up to the Deutscher Mannschaft.
bro? This guy was wearing the Spain T-shirt yesterday, bro. Kenny, what's going on, bro?
Kenny, this remind me of one of my partners from back in Trini, bro. I don't know offense to this, Kenny, but you
Yeah, yeah.
know, one of my brethren from Central Trini, they look
Mm.
the same. You know what I mean? They look similar and
Oh,
they rock
okay.
it the same way.
Okay.
But
Okay.
that's no scene, bro, because I have
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
Indian
That
as
is fair
well, so
enough.
it's no scene. But
That's
at the
fair.
same time, in my honest opinion, bro, some people is just rock football kits. And I mean, if it's a national kit, bro, I with it, bro. I with it. Because you don't really
Yeah,
have to have
yeah.
allegiance to a national team. You could like multiple. Because I'm on this back Italy, you know what I mean? And I
Look at
support
Drex,
Germany
bro.
because, well, I live in Germany. I
Look
support
at
Look at
Drex.
Italy, bro.
Drex is
No,
asking
no,
the
no, Kenny,
question.
that's a Deutsch. No, 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 Drex, that's a Deutscher Kid. That's a Deutscher Kid. Deutscher Mannschaft. Deutscher Mannschaft. That's the
He's German.
20,
He's
Germany.
German.
2018 kit.
Yeah.
Germany.
The
Yes,
Germany
Germany.
2020 Euros kit, right? That's what it was, right?
No, I think it's no, I think it's I think it's the 2018
Hmm.
or 2014. Either it's one of them.
Look, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
like.
bro. It's cold, but you're moving sus, bro. How you go from Spain to Germany? You're moving mad, bro. Next thing, can you be wearing a Man City or a Liverpool shirt, bro? I'm telling
No,
you.
no,
You're not
Nah,
touching
bro, you not gonna
I
do
would
the
have been, I would have
the
been moving,
Temba,
I
bro.
would have been
Die the
moving to
Temba, bro.
Sterling.
We gotta call
I
that
would,
moment a
I
Temba
would have been
moment
moving like
because
Sterling.
Temba is the only man
That would have
I've
been a
ever seen,
Sterling
right?
moment.
Bro, Temba brutal, bro. Temba hit me a Barcelona long sleeve kit. That's why Real Madrid watch a lot of time, bro. I was like, we watching the Super Copa, and I was like, nah, boy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. Like, that
I
is
gave
a
it.
violation, bro. Like, your arch rival, bro. If a man catch me in a Liverpool, City, or Arsenal kit, bro, my teeth my hair should fall out my head, bro. I telling you, bro. You know what I mean? I not wearing that for nobody. No woman, no nothing. They could be how nice. You can't get me to wear an Arsenal kit, Liverpool kit, or a City kit, bro. One down room. Forget that.
Yeah,
And
yeah. I just
because Kenny. So what are you saying, Kenny? Like, if
yeah.
Eze, because I for one don't think they will get him for that amount because it's too expensive.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. I actually like the player. I thought he's like actually quality. I've seen him for like few seasons. Yeah, but is it like nearly 70 million as you mentioned? Yeah, no,
yeah,
it's way too expensive. Yeah.
and his age as well. The age as well.
Wait,
That's
The age.
wait.
68 is release clause or something.
Yeah, he's
27.
this close.
He's 27, right? I don't even
Yeah,
find the age as a problem, bro. To be fair, let me be real, bro. To me, some
Let
of the
me
best
see.
players is really be
Ability
in
as
the
a
prime from like let me say 26 to 32, bro. 31.
Eze is 26.
he was
Not bad.
26.
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, but
Look, if he
you
can play
really
on the left
do,
wing, we can talk. Add an extra
yeah, he can play
500k
on the
and see
left
if he
wing.
puts
Watch him
Yeah, he
at
can play on the
Crystal Palace. He
left.
can play everywhere
I
across
wouldn't
the
mind.
midfield. Yeah, he can play on the wing. So what do you do, Rashford, though?
Sell him.
sell him, bro. That man
Bro,
should
So,
be on
Temba
the
tried
so,
to
summer
set
so,
transfer
me off
list
here
next
this
summer. Wing
afternoon.
Onana,
What
bro.
you doing with Rashford, brother?
swap deal needs to
Brother.
happen.
PSG
Bro, the
for
age of
90 million in 22 summer, bro. Right before that season began. I beg, man, bro. I pray. I beg, man, bro. Take the money, bro. Let me take it. 90
Yeah,
M's. You know what we could have do with that 90 M's, King? That
Man, it's
90
yeah,
crazy.
M's, right? In 22-23 season, could I buy 5-6 players, bro? You know what I
A lot
mean?
of money though. A lot
Bro,
of money.
bro, we never gonna see that again. Never.
Now, what I want to ask is this, man, because some of these players we're talking about right now were players that flourished under Sojak. See, I was on scrolling on Twitter, then I saw the team United played that same team against PSG, and they smashed PSG with that same team. And I asked myself, like, how did was Ole? At the time when they were wearing that was the pink jersey, I think. They were
Mm.
like, how
light
was
pink, light pink.
Ole?
It was a light pink. Yeah,
Yeah,
It
I
was
liked pink. How was
pink for
Ole
like
was
pink.
able to get such performances from these players like
Vibes,
Rashford
bro. Listen,
that
vibes.
vibes FC, vibes FC.
Good
Yeah,
vibe. Listen,
it's called
it's
vibes
okay,
FC.
right? I
violence.
agree, right? Hear 'em out on this, right? Some players could take coaching. Some
Mhm,
players want our manager to put an arm around them like a dad, like their dad. You know what I mean? Some players
mhm,
want somebody to push them. You know what I mean? Like from behind, like, yo, come on, you could do better. Come on. But yeah, you had to look at it like this. You know what I mean? Some styles different. You know, Ollie's style was vibes. Yeah, we beat PSG, but when it comes to it, winning in the finals, we was never getting over the line. You know what I mean? We come
mhm,
in, we come reaching up to that straw, bro. That just a second run in every different thing, whether it's a cup, whether it was a league, the league. No, I enjoy some of the moments because we did score a couple goals well
Yeah,
and
yeah, of
win
course.
a
Yeah.
couple games
Mm.
well, and that was enjoyable. But when they look at the spread of the seasons and the performances, all he had 3 years, by the way, after he take over, 3 years, full guaranteed. In his fourth year, is when he gets sacked after he had 4 years. So he had a half season, 3 full seasons, and then another half season, and then Ragnick take over, right? And when I
mhm.
look at it like that, bro, we could have do much better. No, I would have like I never really did like Oli as a coach, but I think we had performed, we were scoring goals. I just thought it was more like moments FC. Moments of brilliance. Bruno do
We
something,
were
Rafa do
playing. I
something.
remember, Mark. I
No real
remembered,
structure,
Mark.
you know?
I remembered. We usually were like what, like 1 or 2 nil down, and the second half we just basically come
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
Second half
We
FC.
smashed them from behind. And he scored a lot of goals, man. If there's one thing, all he did, Ole scored lots and lot of goals. But yet again, you could also put it to the fact that he had ballers then, man. He did
We
he
had
have
like
I don't
we had like Martial. We had like Greenwood. We had
Marshall,
like, yeah.
yeah,
Bro,
Greenwood as well. Yeah,
Bro, you
Greenwood.
see
I
that
was trying to
season?
mention
You see
Greenwood.
that year before? You see that 2019? Even 2019, we had get Ten Hag, bro. All now, we probably had two Premier League titles and a Champions League, bro. Because that team, the reason why I'm saying that, bro, that
League maybe,
team
but
with Pogba, that midfield we had was more suited to play in the way Ten Hag want to play. The wingers we had would be perfect because Greenwood is the perfect right winger for the Ten Hag system. Perfect. Everything you want is what he giving you week in, week out, bro. Right?
Mhm.
The strikers we had man like Cavani and Ronaldo. Brother, we had two of the best strikers in world football, Cavani and Ronaldo, bro. Back to back, in back to back.
But people said Ronaldo's the problem. That's why
Bro,
they
man, man,
Yeah,
man,
like
no,
man.
he's not.
that
He's
was
not.
what
No,
they
no,
said
no,
at
no.
No,
first
you
now.
see, yeah, the thing with Ronaldo when in the season when he followed with Ten Hag, I don't think that was really on just the two of them. So I feel like you see, I don't understand from my perspective as a foreign fan watching on. Ronaldo the season before lost his child, come back and score
Yeah.
2 hat tricks. You know what I mean, and bring us back into Europa League. Now, some people know the club tell the game 3 months, game 6, game 9 weeks vacation, which would have taken him into the second week of the season, right? But the fan
Mhm,
base and the media and a lot of content creators was like, where's Ronaldo? Why he not back in training with Ten Hag? He think he too big for the club, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. And
mhm,
Ronaldo should be here, this, that, and the other. And when he came in, he wasn't match fit and he had a poor start to the season. Now, this is a player who, for 20 years previously, average goals per season is 20 plus goals. And all of a
mhm.
sudden, he's 37, he's finished. And fans run with that. And imagine they believed that deluded notion, bro. That was weird. That was so weird, bro. You know what I mean? And if you look at that season, And look at some of the moments he had, where even when he was playing Europa League and thing, how many times he put Sancho through on goal, he put Bruno through on goal, he put Rashford through on goal,
Yeah,
and them fellas
Yeah, I
yeah,
missing.
remember. Yeah,
Ronaldo
he
could
could
have had
have had
about
like 30
30
of assists.
assists last season, bro.
He
I
could have
saw how
had
yeah.
much
like
times he put men on. But no, I just being honest, bro. If
Yeah, no,
men
no, no. Yeah,
finish
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. I
dinner,
know, I know, I know.
if men was finishing the dinner, bro. And
Bro.
the problem is, it had young, imagine it had young players when I look come out and say it, bro. And 3 weeks later, Rashford was on a report talking about he don't want to play left wing, this, that, and the other. So who is me not to say that is Rashford is one of the players that he was talking about because them don't want to take no advice. You
Mm-hmm,
understand?
mm-hmm,
Bro, we
mm-hmm.
all watch Ronaldo grow up at United, bro. We used to see men telling him, hey, don't effing shoot. And he still shoot. We used to see men roughing up Ronaldo on the pitch and thing. And Ronaldo still showing respect to these fellas. And look where he went to the top of the food chain, bro. The top of the football world, the pinnacle.
Man,
And he's
crazy
so
man.
humble to take advice from the players playing around him who's senior to him. You understand? And
And he
what
said it.
we
He
have,
said it as well. He
we
said
have
it.
players who not willing to do the same thing. They think they reach, bro. And this is the
Mm-hmm,
biggest problem in why United stagnant, bro. Because we have some young players who talented, but they feel they already reach somewhere when they've reached nowhere. They're not at the starting line to compete. And they didn't win a race yet. But they think there's gold medalists. Man.
now, what I want to say is this, man, because it seems Anthony is the latest guy now, right now, who is kind of like being scapegoated because
Eh?
Anthony have not played enough game for United. He has only,
He
I think,
hasn't
he has
played.
only
Eh?
came on of the bench just one, or has he even played at all? At all? And yet, the media seems to be going after Anthony,
Bro.
and
Okay.
I don't understand
Okay.
for
You
what
see,
reason.
when you
Like,
have a problem
why?
in Spain, bro, foreign players, especially when the Brazilian have a or Portuguese have a problem the same way in England, bro. I just go and say that, bro, because I mean, I'm not trying to offend nobody, bro, but I'm not English, bro, and I just seen it real, bro. Some of the things I see other players who do, and knowing that they're English, you don't hear about it in the media, so you don't hear fans talk about it. Apparently, they could. I mean, look at Marcus Rashford, bro. I mean, for the last two, for the last couples for a bunch of seasons long, right? Like let me say he had 10. This is 10th season, right? Let me say he had two really good seasons. Let me say he had two average seasons, right? That's 4 from 10, from 9. With the other 5, bro, Anthony only had one of them really, bro. You know what I mean? And we ready to bend this youth, man. You know what I mean? And the weirdest thing is that yeah, he might not score amazing a lot of goals in the first season, but the goals he did score won us big games.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Some of
True.
the goals he's contribute is be in some big
Mm,
games. Look at the cross to Garnacho header versus Chelsea last season. The goal
Mm-hmm,
that he scored to bring us 2-2 against Liverpool in the FA Cup.
mm-hmm.
Without that goal, bro, we don't have no platform for Ahmad because we'd have be down. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So I just look at it like, bro, we could get this youth one more year and stop picking on the kid because from how I see it, bro, I find there's abuse at this point with how people is be dealing with Anthony, bro. And people can say they're not abusing him, bro. But lots of people say, I just wonder if he's even a footballer, bro. We could understand that he have limitations, bro. But there's come a point where, as a online personality, you have to have some form of consideration, bro, for the words that you're using because bro, this dude almost had his life end.
Yeah,
And anybody would have said, bro, if you face it, if you possibly could face jail time, you never know that it could be a life sentence. He could have been
honestly, man.
in a situation where he could die in the next 24 hours the moment he enter prison if that was the case. Now, I would say it's one of those situations where let bygones be bygones with last season and let me see if he could deliver this season because that would have been a major impact in his performances, no matter what anybody say because we have players on the field who've been through less and done worse.
Mm-hmm.
Where's their
What are you saying? What are you saying, Vitinta and
Um.
Anthony?
Yeah, Anthony's a name I haven't heard in a while, bro. Jeez, that is so funny to me, bro. That is actually funny to me, bro. I haven't even thought about him to be fair, but you know what? I like Ineos's approach to the whole 2 seasons thing because, with all due respect, me as much as yeah, he hasn't had enough time. This 5-year policy of what we've given Rashford and Co. Nah, that needs to end. So I'll say that to that in that regard, I would give Anthony maybe one more season, but he has to play because there's no point in saying one more season and then the manager doesn't play him. Because
Mhm.
if the manager doesn't play him because he doesn't see him as a part of his plans, then I have to say, okay, then sell him because then we're paying
Yeah.
him not to play. You get me?
Facts.
But only because
Mhm.
of that. Not because I didn't see enough, but if the manager's saying, I'm not going to use you, then let's at least try to cash in instead of just having you stay around. But if Ten Hag says he's still in his plans, he just has to prove himself, then Ten Hag has to also give him a chance to do exactly that, which is to either fail or to try and succeed. But
Mhm.
the media, come on, dude. The media is the media, bro. Like you just spoke about Samuel. Look at Samuel, bro. He just smelled something and he's like he's gonna say something, bro. So the
Mhm.
media just they need something, bro. So oh, Anthony's not playing good shot. Let's talk about him. Bloody media, bro. They hate us.
It's always the media, man. And now, because this thing we have seen it happening. Like, let me just take for an example. Now, we saw the likes that the fact that they got rid of Antonio Marshall left the club. But
Mhm.
in fairness, I'm directing this to you, Ken. When you go to start, you will get to see that Antonio Marshall actually played more games than Luke Shaw.
Mm.
So what do you think is happening here? Ken Fan TV, what do you think is happening here? Do you think the media right now they work like so by Luke Shaw is our player, he's from the
Yes.
British, we
Sorry.
need to
English
protect
bias.
him.
Yeah, it's
And
a
so what do you
yeah.
think, Ken?
All I'm gonna say it's basically it's basically like the UK Texas is real. So they'll be on the Luke Shaw so-called defense league and like they will just yeah, they'll have more and more they'll have more agenda against Anthony Marshall like like as much as he has as much as has he been like injured for the med, majority of the times, but like they will always give Luke Shaw a chance. It's just madness. Like Luke Shaw in 2024 is still here in this football club, and he's way too injury prone in my honest opinion. I think it'll be the best if he sell him in the next summer. In my fairness,
Do you think they will to get rid of him though? That's the question. Do you think not, you guys will to get rid of Luke Shaw? Because for me,
Bro,
if I,
Kemba, bro.
yeah, go on.
You know what the problem is, bro? Even if these guys want to sell him, this guy conveniently every time the window opens, it's like it's like his
he
injury
will get injured. Yeah,
coincides with the window opening, bro.
Yeah.
he'll
He
get
gets
injured.
injured. He's supposed to come
Man.
back now. He's injured.
Mhm.
So this is this guy is worse than Phil Jones, bro. Because this man somehow finds a way to play for England. That's why
Yeah.
they defend him with
That's what I don't
pain.
understand.
This guy
He
plays
actually
for
played
England,
one he played only he played only like he played like one Euro game, which is basically in the finals.
brother. Kenny,
In the
when the
No,
last
he
time you
finals.
played.
saw
He
him
played
in a
two.
shirt
He
that
played.
said United? This it's
Yeah.
Bro, that's why we saying to man them, bro. Why it is we be, look at the whole Marshall movement, bro. Look at the whole Marshall movement, bro, up until last year, bro. I man is a fan of the football club, and true, it has some players I don't like and thing, yeah, but, and I might make some little criticisms and thing, yeah, but the way man is perpetuate some of these vibes on some players, bro, for me, is ridiculous at some point, bro, because it's become a point where we almost look like hypocrites as a fan base. You know what I mean? Because,
Mhm.
and I don't know about anybody else, but I rather be a supporter. I rather be wrong than be a hypocrite, bro, any day of the week. And I can't
Absolutely.
say Anthony Marshall is this and Glassman Marshall that. Not say the same thing about Luke Shaw, bro. You
Mhm.
think? You feel
But
me?
I mean, yeah, even yeah, Luke Shaw is like more and more like
Bro, the man here since 2014, 20,
yeah,
no, bro, as a matter of fact,
2014.
2012, 2013, winter window here, right? 10 years. This is his 11th season, bro, at Manchester United. The man played
Man.
less games than Anthony Martial.
Yeah.
Brother,
Look at
brother.
the question here. Drex is asking the question here. Drex is asking the question here. He says here, why is the fan base not getting worried about Anthony?
Maybe they forgot about him like me, bro. I honestly forgot about Anthony.
Yeah, same. I actually
No
forgot about Anthony, to be
jokes.
honest. Yeah,
I think
We
that's
got
good, bro.
so many problems. I
it'll be
forgot
good to
about him.
forget about it for now. Yeah.
Are you happy that they forget about Anthony, bro? My guy need a break from the constant. He's not a footballer, fidget spinner. Can he
Mhm.
had no left foot, one dimensional. He need a break from it, bro. And I so real, bro. I back in my brethren, bro. Because when I go to the home game, I go and rock my away Anthony kit, bro. I go into the first
Mhm.
home game against FC 21 and I rock in my Anthony away kit, bro. I'm telling you now. Because here what, right?
Okay.
I want
Yeah.
men to understand that you see, listen, right? Sometimes football is sports in general is such a thing that somebody can have a bad season, whether they're in athletics or they're in cricket or they're in football, and the next season they gold on. You know what I mean? And that's just how
Mhm.
football is. This is the triumph of sport, bro. Sometimes it's not your season, it's not your year, it's just not for you. And no matter what you do, you ain't going to win nothing. You ain't going to do good. You're going to have a bad day. Sometimes that's just how it is, go, bro. Football's so weird. It's just so simple.
Now, before we go, the Premier League Independent game match. They've backed the guy the officiate that ref the game between Arsenal versus Brighton. They've come to
Oh
support the decision because I saw many people, many fans from Arsenal, some fans saying Arsenal
yeah.
was robbed. And
No,
what do you think, Ken? What do you think? What do you? What's the decision in your opinion?
I
Do you think
think
they were robbed or you think it was a red?
yeah. I think I think the first of all, from what I saw, like basically Declan Rice has basically already has a yellow card in the first half,
Yeah.
and for me personally, I mean fair enough. Maybe Sao Pedro should have also got a yellow card for that, but Declan Rice should have been at least smarter because he should have known that he has already have had a yellow card. And even Danny
Hmm.
Welbeck knows it. Even Danny Welbeck even flipping even knows the rules. And I mean, how is Declan Rice not even smart enough to know that? And now he's going to miss the Spurs game, isn't it?
Yeah.
He should have been a bit smarter.
Bro, it's so
And I
weird.
think,
It's so weird
yeah.
about that Declan Rice situation, and this is how I look at it, bro. Only remember, not last season, it's last season, the beginning of last season when Casemiro make the slide tackle and his foot hit the
Hmm.
ball and went over the ball and hit the player, and
Red card
Casemiro
straight.
got a red card. Only
Straight.
remember when Marcus Rashford was shielding the ball, he take a step backwards and he end up stepping on the guy's foot. He got a red card instantaneously. No yellow card, he got a red card. You can't
Yeah.
see, he don't have eyes behind his head, but he got a red card. No, these things happen. And I was real frustrated about it. Bro, man, them know I was crying red card foul for games upon games with that situation. I was so pissed off. Because in the same game, a man hit Hoyland and a punch behind the head and he didn't get a yellow card.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was mad. But in all fairness, bro, these things has happened. So as a man, just take it as it go. I watched that Arsenal game, much to my dismay. Didn't really want to watch it, to be fair. But in the first half, Rice should have got a red card for his first tackle where he got a yellow card for. Should have got a
Yeah.
red card.
True. True.
So
Yeah.
my understanding of football is the ref give you a chance by not giving you a red card, by giving you a yellow.
Facts.
He should have
Facts.
given you a red card. And the only reason he didn't do that because, well, it's Arsenal. Everybody want Arsenal to win the league. You are Declan Rice, the poster child of Arsenal currently, along with
So wait,
Saka.
let me get this right, bro. These people felt so bad. They went back and reassessed. But when it's our stuff, they go, such is life. We're sorry, move on with life.
Bro, Dalo get 2 yellow cards in 10 seconds, bro. One yellow card,
Anthony
and just
Taylor.
because he turned around and scream, he got next yellow card.
Anthony
Less than
Taylor.
um no, everybody was laughing at United. We never get no review on that. No disallow on the second yellow. Nothing. Allow miss a game. We end up losing that game. You know what I mean? And for me, bro, I don't care. I don't care how Arsenal fans feel. I don't care if they feel they get robbed. If they get robbed, take it and hold it and hush them out and move on. You know why? Because all they have a squad, all they competing for the league. If all the squad so good, if your manager is the second best manager in the Premier League, you should be able to win without Rice.
For me,
All they have,
I don't
they have
think I think that
Thomas
was the right call
Partey.
though. That
Bro,
was
he
the
should
right
have
call,
got a
bro.
red card in the first half. If it was
Oh
Casemiro,
yeah.
and I will always say that sentence, bro. If it was
Mhm.
Casemiro or a United player, we'd have got a red card, brother.
And he's
But
from
Everybody
England
know
England
that.
tax is
too,
real.
so
you know,
yeah.
England tax is real.
First half and all, we would have get in the first 5 minutes, we'd have got a red card, bro. Telling me what
Bro,
you
for
know,
that
that.
even Ten Hag said it. You know, when they gave Casemiro the red card, I could not like comprehend it but I love the fact that Ten Hag came out to say it. Ten Hag said in a press conference that Casemiro played whatever he played at Madrid, never got a red card, but he came to
He never
United
got a
in the space
yes
of 1 week, 2 week, 1 month. He got two red card. Then he says it's definitely an agenda against the player or
for sure,
Ten Hag.
for sure.
Because one thing I know that those people they don't want Ten Hag. They do not want Ten Hag for some
but
reason. I don't know why they don't like the guy. The
but
guy
besides that,
came into
Timber,
the club
bro,
and
these
they've been on
guys
him.
don't want to see a United manager that's successful, bro, because that's terrible for them. That
Bro, that's
like that
unlikely.
it's horrible, bro. Because then what are they gonna say? What stories are they gonna write if everybody's
Yeah.
happy, lifting trophies? They, they don't want to
It will be
type of
boring.
positive stuff.
Bro,
As it
forget the
stands right
Yeah,
now,
positive stuff, eh?
no Rice,
Just
no Odegaard.
remember, just remember, it's like Madrid and Spain, bro. Men them
Mhm.
grew up their entire life.
Ricardo Calafiori injured as well, bro.
Yeah. The men
Even
them grew up their
Calafiori.
entire life, bro. You know, doing this on their knees, crying tears because the team can't win a league. Because United come back and win in the last 5 games. United
Mhm.
come back and win in the dying seconds of a game, Fergie time. Bro,
Oh,
these kind of things is cause real trauma, you know, it's like abuse, you know what I mean? And you had to forgive some of these fans, these rival fans, because this destroyed their childhoods, bro. So I just try to keep it fair and have some sympathy for them because at the end of the day,
Ah,
in my childhood I grew up happy. My team was winning. I didn't have to go through losing like most of these fans. So I understand how they feel,
Yeah,
bro. I
yeah.
understand.
I'm not as sympathetic as Mark. Screw these guys and their biasness. I'm sorry your childhood should have picked better. What are the said of you that all you did
fair
was
enough.
go and pick losers to support? Sorry for you. Do better, okay? Get the AFCON ref then. They haven't been traumatized like this.
Yeah,
So
bro.
now you look at this team right now. There's a situation whereby there's no Declan Rice against Spurs. There is no Odegaard as well, and Calafiori. And we all know after Spurs they are playing City. So Arsenal fans, their season is about to take another turn.
A long ride, a
Honestly,
long ride. Even the Champions League as well. They have to play Inter away. They have to play Girona away. That's some of the tough UCL games that they have to face this season.
man, it's crazy, man.
Let's just say,
Mark,
yo,
I think we're going to deliberate more on this on the bragging right tomorrow, though. I think we're going to talk more about this Arsenal and their injury right now because
yeah, I
it's not
mean,
looking good, man.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
when we injury crisis last season, everybody said Ten Hag had to adapt. Like, we see how Arteta adapt. No, bro,
Facts.
bro.
I
Listen,
agree.
man, that's
Mark,
why Mendes hate me, Ten Hag, because I just take my
I
punches
agree.
and I just
Facts.
roll with it.
Facts.
And when I come back, I coming back
Facts.
swinging. So I waiting
100%.
for all the Arsenal fans after Sunday because if they lose, brother,
AFTV, we will be there. AFF,
Oh
is
yeah,
bro,
there
I
with
think that's gonna
popcorn.
take
AFTV,
long.
Liga, bro,
Yeah.
Bro,
troops,
emergency meeting. They actually had an emergency meeting.
yeah,
I actually watched it.
they're having emergency meetings
Yeah.
every night, bro. Because here what I'm telling you, bro, right? They know it coming. Because bro,
He's
let
been
us be
right. Yeah, he's
realistic,
been proved
right?
right.
Look at the next run of games, right? As much as we hate to see it, we have a kind of favorable run of games coming up in the next 10 games, especially with the UEL games we have. I think we facing the only difficult game is the game against two difficult game is game two, and that's against
Porto, no?
Porto away, and the game
Photo away
against
stuff. Yeah, I agree.
Steaua Bucharest in Bucharest. Two away games, the last one and the second one. Right? All the rest
Fenerbahce
of the
maybe.
games at home
Fenerbahce
we
maybe.
should win. We play in Pauk, we playing Boda Glimt, we playing
Oh,
Rangers,
Photo Glyph.
and we playing
Wow.
FC20 all at home. Them 4 games is winnable games at home, and we playing Barnsley, We playing Southampton, bro. When I tell man United could end up on a 17-game unbeaten streak going into Christmas, men laugh. Men laugh, bro.
To
But
We
stand
are
on
still
this,
laughing.
bro.
you could still
They,
laugh, bro. But you see, I go and tell man no. If
that's how
United
good.
win the game against Southampton, let me just say, that they win the game, score a couple of goals. So you say we go on to Trunks Barnsley. That is 2 games on the trot. A United team that had 2 wins on the trot harder to beat than a United team that just lose. You know what I mean? We're facing Tottenham at home. That's a winnable game. FC20 is next. I will be there. I've never every game I've been to so far, we've won competitively. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
bro.
So I counted the FC20 game as a win because when my energy hit the stadium, bro, it's go.
Hey,
It's go.
bro. You know what it is for me, bro. I'm gonna say something outrageous, bro. But Ten Hag needs to return. What the heck we got served at Old Trafford back at Anfield, bro, for me to forgive him.
Yeah.
7-0 and then getting humiliated like that at home. No, man. I need some payback, bro. Pay back the loan,
Mhm.
Ten Hag.
No,
Please
hundred
pay back
percent.
the loan.
Don't worry now, man. That loan, the U team done start to pay the loan off already because last season the U team hit them 9. This season they hit them 2-0 the Saturday morning before we lose the
Mhm.
next day.
Wait,
So
who is we like who's like Liverpool playing in the Prem, like at the moment?
at the moment, um,
The next match.
Yeah, yeah, the next match.
Mm.
I'm not too sure. I
Oh,
can't
Forest,
remember.
Forest.
Forest.
Forest
That's
No,
a
don't
against
say
tough
Man.
game
Forest.
for them, bro.
Nah, never mind,
That's
never
a
mind,
tough game
never
for them,
mind,
bro, because Forest
never
is a
mind.
physical
Nah.
team. Bro, let me tell you something, right? I think men them giving a little bit too much credit to Liverpool, bro. Liverpool first 35 minutes of all the games they played was never been the best. Even against United, United dominated for the first 35 minutes. It happened in all the games so far, bro. It just take one team to score 2 goals in that 35 minutes and Liverpool in trouble, bro. Man could laugh at
Yeah,
it now, bro.
Just have to wait and
Liverpool
see.
playing with some fire, bro. And the biggest problem, let me tell you, yeah, United strikers, the attackers, anytime these fellas find a rich vein of clinicality, people in trouble. Because that the biggest that was save Liverpool, you know. Our attackers not clinical, you know. That's what saved
That's
Liverpool in that
bro.
game, you know. Man,
Yeah,
them,
Mhm.
bro. Anyway.
Loki Xerxes not scoring those goals also Loki killed us. Besides Casemiro, bro. Those were
No. I back in Hoyland to back in Hoyland and Anthony this season, bro. Come
wait.
on,
How did
you
we go
already know my
from
stance. You
Xerxes
know the
to
players I
Hoyland?
back in to score.
I feel like
Uh,
Mark goes to sleep with Hoyland and Anthony in his brain, bro. Oh, go on, bro.
No. I just have my players that are back in the season to do well, and I know I usually be right about it, bro. Trust what I'm telling you, bro. I usually be right, bro. When it comes to these things, bro, I see so much football, bro. I watch so much football, bro. It's like sometimes it's just be in that cycle, bro. Like you see when people,
mhm.
I know that technical and thing, and like I do an analytical course something on Barca Innovation Institute, but at the same time, bro, I just watch football with my eyes, bro, and I just judge football based on all the years I watching football and all kind of thing. And from what I see, bro, we ain't going through nothing different than any team that was in a process of rebuilding went through, bro. It just all the more amplified because we are such a big name in world football, bro. It just that's all it is, bro. And the fan base majority impatient because everybody say we giving the manager 3 years and in year 2 they don't want to sack the manager. So you know what I mean? Believe
One,
what you want to say. At the
one
end of the
question I
day,
want to ask is this, Mark, and before we end the stream, guys, and I'm asking everybody, this current system Tenag is playing right now, who does this system favors?
the
Don't do it.
wingers,
Oh, jeez. He asked the question.
the
Okay.
wingers,
Wingers
it
for me.
favor
I
the
think the
wingers,
Wingers.
but like I say, bro, we not clinical up front at the moment, so that is where the pressure come in because, all right, think about it like this, right? If we do score when we create chances, we don't put fear into the opposing team that we could possibly score, so they still will be confident to go forward. But if we score goals when we get chances, obviously they will be a little bit more fearful in committing into attacks. They'll have to be more careful. Obviously, then they might be making mistakes, and we could pressure them back. But if we only attacking, creating chances and not scoring goals, then all we waiting for is our defense to make a mistake and for them to be clinical enough to go behind. At the end of the
Mhm.
day, a defense could win a title, but goals is win games. And if your team not clinical up front, bro, no matter how good your defense is, at some point you'll get breached. You might make a mistake. No football team perfect, bro. That's just
Yeah,
me.
but in order to walk, you need a strong core, bro. What kind of a human being walks with no core? You need to fix that core, bro. If you fix that and everybody's on the same page, we'll be so much better off. But that system, who does it benefit? I suppose it benefits the people up front because chances, I don't know, bro. Are they being created at a rate that are acceptable though? Like I understand they're being created, but is it an acceptable rate? Whereby if a person misses a chance, we say, it's okay. Another chance is
Mhm.
coming.
Well, I
Mhm.
You know
mean,
what I'm saying?
last season, Vegeta was on I think the average chance creation was five chances per game, and the
Yeah.
average chance creation right now is like 11 per game.
Oh, so
So
we've doubled it
yeah,
essentially.
so technically we created more chances consistently. So
I
So,
hear you, bro.
Kenny.
I just think if I had to do like a ratio, it's doing more harm than good, in my opinion. This
Mhm.
the trade off is not good enough for
yeah, the
me.
trade off not good enough, bro.
Okay. Ken, who do you think is
Um,
favoring us?
yeah, yeah. I think I kind of agree with Mark on this one. I think it just favors more on the wingers, but it's just that the wingers just needs to put the plate into the striker, and that's where basically Hoyland comes into this equation, in my honest opinion, because I don't think really Zugzi is actually a striker. Like
Mhm.
he's more for link up player. Yeah,
Yeah, well, he said it as well. It's more of a 9.5 ish, 9.5.
9.5. Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
big,
He's a 9.5.
big up to everybody for joining me. Mark
Yeah,
and
big up,
Vegeta.
guys.
What are you saying? What are you? Do you guys have anything coming up?
Well,
Uh oh, Mark, you wanna go first?
I mean, I don't really know now, bro. I would like to. I don't know if I would do a stream tonight. It would be cool to do a stream if
Mhm.
you guys have time, but I would rather be
Okay.
like I say, 9:30 UK somewhere around there. And that
Hey
might be
bro, I
late for
suffer
some
from
people.
insomnia, so if you're still up,
Okay. Okay. And Ken, what are you saying?
Yeah, yeah, I will be doing a stream in 40 minutes time, and I'll be covering about the media agendas against Ten Hag. Like I'll be kind of covering more in depth of it. So yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Please, man,
Check out Kenny Fan TV, guys. Don't forget smash a like and subscribe on the channel.
please,
You know, I
please.
think we stream into both the halftime with Vegeta, Summer, and Football Fan Zone, guys. So don't forget smash a like. The early likes really count, help the channel grow. Let's get
Yeah.
Vegeta to 1K. You know, Kenny needs to get to 1K too. So these guys, you guys try and give them a little bit of support. Kenny, if you have a chance, just drop the link in the comments, bro, so that the guys
Yeah.
could see
Yeah.
there, so they
Please.
could,
Oh,
You
you
can.
know what I mean? They
oh
could
yeah,
smash up,
yeah,
smash in, and
I
come and check
also
out
did.
the stream.
Yeah,
Drop
I
your
also
link
did.
to Vegeta. You know what I mean, guys? Support the
Just
thing. You know what I mean?
it's
Yeah,
very
I've got a
important,
stream
man.
on Friday. I'm calling it the pre-therapy. So on the Saturday we'll have the actual therapy after the game.
man said pre-therapy before the
Uh,
segment.
Friday we'll
This
have
is a
it's
new
Friday the
low right
13th.
now. This is
So
a
if
new
you're
low.
supporting the channel, you'll like the thumbnail. You'll get it. It's pretty funny. I'm actually gonna set up the stream
That's a
after this.
new low.
No, bro, it's a
I
match
wouldn't
season,
say that,
bro.
but bro, Vegeta doing the Lord's work. Some people
Hey
need free
man,
therapy, bro.
look at it this way, right?
Make it.
It's gonna be like pre-beers before going into the game, and hopefully on the Saturday the therapy, because that's my new show on my channel, by the way, the therapy with Vegeta. Hopefully it's a good therapy session. You know what I'm saying? It's a good hour that you didn't pay for. It's free. You just have to
Yeah.
subscribe, and we're celebrating, and we can go and watch Arsenal lose in peace. So
You know what I mean, bro? That would be the biggest. That would be amazing, bro. I will be there. We'll be there for the therapy, guys. Pre-therapy
I'll be
and the
honest.
therapy.
Always, man.
I'll be actually honest. Like a draw wouldn't be a bad result, you know. It-
no, Kenny, I don't care about the Spurs who win nothing, bro. What's wrong with you?
no, no.
I don't care about those people in white, but they win nothing. All they know is to be loud.
Bro, fire
Man,
burn them
Yeah,
people
big
in
up,
red and
guys.
white,
This
bro.
is the link, man. Please, please. Let's get to 1,000, man. Subscribe. Go there and smash the like. Let me still put the link for Vegeta. If you are watching live, please do subscribe right away. And if you're not, please immediately you get it, please do smash the like button as well and subscribe to the channel. They give good content, proper content, guys.
Yo,
Proper
Kenny have
content.
the bingo smashing, fellas. So get in. You'll love the football bingo.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the next bingo is going to do. I will join in because I sometimes I stay back. I play the
Nah,
game
that
though, but
bingo game is haram, bruh. Nah, chill.
Bro, hey,
The
bro,
last
listen,
few
eh?
plays, definitely. Yeah, the last few of it, yeah, I kind of get it though.
I played our football bingo with some on them sometime last year, bro. And I tell Kenny, bro, football bingo is it, bro. I send Kenny this football bingo link, bro, and tell Kenny, bro, that would be a real good seat. You know what I
You know
mean?
what it is, bro? The bingo exposes your age, bro, because you look at some names and you're like, who is this, bro?
Bro, I just be
yeah,
watching some men talking football and putting some players in some situations when I watching the bingo and I just be laughing at men in the background, bro, because it's like, bro, like, come on, bro. You just see where certain man them only just watch the Premier League, you know. That football bingo real, it exposing man them, you
Hey,
yeah,
bro,
he
I
exposes
realized I'm
man.
young, bro. When I played that game, I said, yo, I don't know who this graduating stage person is, bro. What is this?
know. Oh,
Um,
Krasnovic.
Vegeta.
Oh, Vegeta,
This
bro.
whole
It's
this
a certain man them here is old man, you know, they just look young, bro.
Hey, man.
honestly, man.
yeah, Drax is
Honestly,
there in the
man.
background. Yeah, I just saw Drax.
Okay. Big
Drax,
up
close the
Drex.
show now, bro. You know you come to the end,
I
just
I was
surrender.
I was running, driving, like fast and furious just to get home to cause a little bit of chaos before we end the show.
Yeah,
Why
it's allowed.
is the fan base not going gaga over the reported sale of Anthony Don Santos? Why? If it's some certain man, they will be throwing. They'll be so the manager did this, the manager did. Why is this fan base not pulling out their hairs and all of that because there's a report? Because if we all know if it was certain man them their players, they would be like, no, this manager is on crack. This
Yeah.
is that, calling them all sort of names, right? But just be so this is the two timing thing I see with the fan base that
No,
I'm
the
like,
answer is simple, Drex, bro. The answer, I gave you the answer on the other stream, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Fans have their agendas, okay? And they move with those
They just
agendas.
they were just moving the
And
goalpost.
if this sale doesn't fit this agenda, they don't care, dude. Like you're saying, look at Sancho, bro. Sancho, we took him to the mountains. He fought with the manager. He went to Dortmund. He's kissing shirts. He comes back. He doesn't change the Dortmund stuff, by the way. He goes to Chelsea. He changes it immediately, and we lost our minds. Ah, Sancho. So, bro, I think it's
It's
just about.
Like, no, the reason why I'm saying this is for me. Mark already know my stance with players, right? With especially with the player FC. I don't care. I look at how a player can fit in my football club. If it's not going to work, and if the manager says, "Yo, bro, pack your bags," you know, you, bro, you have to pack your bags because that's how I see. That's how I see. You might hear me saying, "Oh, but I don't agree with the manager." But guess what? I am just a fan. I'm just a fan of the football club, right? The manager is the one that sees these guys week in, week out. So if the manager is saying, let's say, if the reporters to be believed or true, he doesn't want Anthony, or he doesn't feel like that Anthony knows at. It's the same case with Donny van de Beek. That Anthony he knew at Ajax, right? He's not. It's not Antonizing, or it's not Antonin right now for him, right? Then, bro,
Antonite.
I think it's fair for everybody, for all parties, to say, you know what, that Anthony is not the one I'm seeing right now. Or maybe the league has swallowed him up, right? He's not, maybe he should have gone from Ajax to some other team in the league to get himself, without the pressure, to get himself to that standard before he makes the move to United, right? But at the end of the day, if it's not going to work, handshake, that's it. But this fan, I know it's fun. I know I can't take it away from anybody. I'm just saying, I was expecting a much louder meltdown than the one. It feels like there's nothing.
You
You
was
didn't like him
expecting a
speaking,
meltdown. I
Yeah.
wasn't expecting nothing.
No,
bro.
Mark, you know why? You know, I was said I was expecting a meltdown because that if it was some players, right, bro, McTominay left. We all know what McTominay did in his time for United, right? McTominay was a proper servant, was a proper professional. But it was, see, let's not take the professionalism out of it. He wasn't up to the level that some of us we know, right? Ten Hag, even prior to Ten Hag, we've been saying, "Oh, McTominay is not good." I went as far as saying, if this manager keeps using McTominay and Fred, he's going to get himself sacked. And I mentioned a few other players, right? No, McTominay left the football club, and same people that were saying, "Bro, we need to get better midfielders. We need to improve on him." The same ones. So that's what I'm saying. I was expecting a little bit of, but it feels like there's some people that just don't rate some players at the football club. For
No,
But
me,
you know what
bro,
it
it's a
is.
certain man them was doing by McTominay cry streams, bro.
wait,
You know what I
wait.
They,
mean?
Yeah, Victor
brother,
Moses has signed a new
Wow.
team.
Bro, it's a man them say doing farewell stream for
sentimental
some of
FC.
these
Was
players,
it
bro.
that deep
Bro,
though?
sentimental FC. Bro, that's sentimental FC.
Bro, I
No,
telling you,
no.
boy,
Some
some of
people,
these
some people
man.
actually did stream and they were like, "Yo, the club is going to pay for this. The club is going to." I'm like, bro,
They will regret it.
I'm like, you heard that right, Emma? I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
we sold Ronaldo, we sold Yap Stamp, we sold Van Nistelrooy, Roy Keane
Beckham.
Cavani,
left,
Pogba, bro, we sold better
Pogba,
David
players,
Beckham.
bro.
Pogba
What are you
left,
doing?
Beckham
Like, bro,
left.
like man, them. This is the same thing why I say to men, them boy, Drex boy, and the reason why I say this, bro, is because let me be honest, bro. We know some players limited. I do. If you notice, when I see some players do some things, I don't expect much from them. I don't react because here why? I know I already set a bar for them players on my expectations. There are some players I will get mad for because I have a higher bar of expectations for those players.
Yeah.
And that's just how I just rock. Because I not go and expect a player who I know can't do it to suddenly do it because why? We have a new manager. Like brother.
Well,
like brother.
well,
Like let me be in the real world. This is
I'm
not
seeing something right here. He says, "Is the timber banks, guys? Permit me. I've had too much of this thing that Mark advised me to do, lime and honey. So it's made
Yeah.
more sugar in my brain at the same time. So I'm seeing Temba and Veggie. So we just crashed Temba and Vegeta's show right now.
yeah, bro, I crashed in everybody's stream this week, you know. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you know me, bro. I not just go and do a stream for doing a stream sake. I go and
Yeah.
Yeah,
bring my
yeah,
money,
yeah.
and plus I
Of
not
course, bro.
about like running with thing. I just go with my own vibe, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So if I don't have to do a stream and I could join a brother's stream and engage in his ideas, I rather do that sometimes, bro. Because let me be real, bro.
One
It,
more chaos. One more chaos before I go.
Yeah.
Mark the other day was talking about man is already Vegeta has already put his hand on his head. Mark is already. It's not going to be long. Maybe 3 minutes. Permit me. Mark is already
Yeah,
saying
Yeah.
go for it.
on Mark's stream. I think on the comment because sometimes I wake up very early and wake up late and Mark is done his show, so I go to the comment section, leave my comment. And I in the
Yeah.
comment section I heard somebody say, we're gonna smash Southampton 9. Was it 9 or 6? I can't remember that range. Bro, okay. You see the looks on your face? Now that was the look on my face, and I asked an innocent question: where are the goals
Man,
coming
Coming
from?
from.
That was my
where the
innocent
goals coming
question
from?
I asked, bro. And some people responded to me, and somebody actually says Zexi,
Eh?
Hoyland, Ganacho, Rashford, Bruno, even Mark even came and said the same thing. And I said, okay, let me bring it now because we got like 2 more minutes or less than 2 minutes before we leave, right? Let me just bring it out. So where's the goals coming from, Mark? Please.
Well, if you ask me,
Uh-huh.
I always go and say Bruno
Okay,
have a
not you,
goal or
not
two
you.
in him.
Okay,
You know what
not
I
you,
mean?
not you. Okay, I'm not asking.
No,
So
you
you
don't
don't
ask
prolong
already.
this.
I don't start talking. Bro. So if you ask me, I would say Bruno have a few goals in him. Anthony might come off the bench and bring a performance that nobody expects. Maybe a hat trick. You never know. You know what I mean? 21. Do what you see that expression he had in Vegeta when he scored the hat trick? I want to see that same expression, bro. When he
When
scored his hat trick
he
this season, I want that same expression.
I like
Do
that
your hands
Kenny's
just
laughter.
like that
I
as
like
well, too,
Kenny's
bro.
laughter, please. We need to
Well,
record that Kenny's
the first
laughter.
your question now. Lamini says people should not believe everything they read, they see or read.
Okay.
If they do, that's sad. We are struggling, but we will just get past it.
Okay.
we,
Nine.
we, we we just got to put 100%. I agree with the comment.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not
So
gonna go 9. But do you guys even see 4?
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
And
Vegeta,
4
I
looks
see.
more realistic,
I'd
man.
They are more
probably say a
realistic.
one.
Vegeta, talk to me. Do you see 4?
Personally,
Yeah.
if United are going to have a dominant performance, which I'm still waiting for, by the way,
Mm.
it will be 3-0. Personally, Xerxes will get one, Bruno Fernandes will get one, and Rashford will surprise us because he's been training apparently. I saw the training montage.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
give
But
he's
you
been
see,
training,
let me
man. He
none
went
let
to
for
me
the
give you a
gym.
bit
Anthony.
let me give you a bit of start. Um, Southampton, they've been struggling to get goals as well,
Oh.
and they've
Yeah,
conceded.
that's why.
Yeah, but where's the chance? Where's the creation rate? Because we have a
So
consistent
we
creation
have
rate.
a higher creation rate than them. That's obviously. I think
But that's
we
why Onana's not going to concede because they can't do anything to begin with. So Onana is safe because of that. That's where the clean sheet is coming from. He must thank the Lord because he
Temba,
doesn't
please
have to
close
do
the
any
show.
work
Temba,
to
close
put
the
them in.
show.
Yeah. No, Drex, you close the show, close the show, close the
Bro.
show, Drex.
Onana, man.
You
Guys,
came in to close the show.
guys, you know what it is, right? It's the football fan zone. You all know. Smash the like on the video, please, guys. And if you actually get to watch this show later in the day, and we are not here live, then please do leave a comment, smash the like as well. We have Kenny Fan TV in the house. Please do well to follow Kenny Fan TV. We have
Big up, big
man
up.
like Mac NMUFC fan channel as well. We have Vegeta Sama. That's how I like to call it.
Nah, bro, it's the halftime, bro.
No,
Halftime, halftime.
I don't even know which one it is because
It's the halftime with
okay.
Vegeta Sama, bro.
Okay, is
It's
the
one
halftime
person.
you heard is the halftime with Vidita Sama. Okay?
Bro, why you say it like, bro? That is wrong.
Eric's been
Watching
watching a
you
lot
on
of
the
bad
screen
anime.
saying
Okay,
that
okay.
and
Let me
listening
say
to
it.
it, bro.
Let me say it. Okay, it's the
Vegeta,
halftime
don't
with
allow that,
Vidita.
bro. Don't allow that, bro.
Guys, do well to like them contact. Do well to follow these guys, right? We're actually creating a community right here, and also we got shows coming up for you. If you're one of those persons that like the under 18s to keep it abreast with what's happening, Max got you covered. Check out Kenny's Fan TV, Max Reaction. Temba himself always have a show, I think every 2 days for you guys. He keeps up, but if you want to see Temba cry on the stream, check out when he's playing, when Real Madrid are playing, you catch him crying on the
Bro,
stream.
listen. First of all, I want to say this, guys. Everybody who here now, Kenny Fan is live in 25 in 23 minutes.
Is it
Be
bingo?
there,
Bingo.
right? Most
Yeah, but
importantly,
dear.
be there.
Wait, is he
Yeah.
doing the bingo thing again? Nah.
No, 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 I'm
Guys,
not. Yeah,
Nah, you're
I
not
might,
saying
I
bingo
might,
today.
I might
He
do
gonna
one.
do one of his
I
famous
might do
match
one.
reactions. His
guys,
famous
Yeah, I
reaction
might do
we
videos.
get
one.
we like to keep it jovial. We like because what is life without some bits of laughter, right? So
Facts.
do well to follow these guys, and it's not all doom and gloom. There's always a light at
Yeah,
the end of it. So now
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
out.
I want to say something about a Southampton game. Just like, yeah, I think whenever we usually play against Southampton, it's kind of a low scoring game-ish
Okay.
because we usually kind of like it's kind of a 1-1 draw, like 1-0 win away from home, 2-1 United win away from home. So yeah, it's going to be a very low. It's going to be a low scoring game, as we all know.
It was not United that smashed Southampton 9.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
It was
man
not
talking about,
United.
but we're just gonna leave
No,
it like
no,
that.
no, no. I'm just talking about. No, I'm just talking about the away, like the away from home.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Bro,
Guys,
we're gonna hit
Big
them
up to
nine
everybody, man.
tomorrow. We're gonna hit them 9 away. 9 away.
Okay.
9 away.
All right.
Nine
All
Temba,
right,
away.
Mark,
please,
no problem.
for the
We'll
love
be
of all that
there.
is good, please.
Um,
I'll
vi-
be
vi-
on cloud
um
nine if we score 9.
yeah, that
Ma-
would be nice. Drop us
Temba,
the
I'll
love
be
in
on
the
how the
cloud
day.
spin
9.
bin
We'll
works
jump in.
is that you've
Those
got
who haven't
power,
used
right?
their triple captain
Ooh.
Marcus Rashford. Just remember I say that.
Yeah. Rashford.
No,
I'm not doing it.
I'm not
Another
Triple
doing
triple
that.
captain
captain.
and red. But anyway, guys, it's been the Temba Banks and Vegeta show. Thank you for the invaders who invaded our show. I don't know if Temba's going to make this a regular show. He always has my services if he wants me. Um,
Yeah.
please like,
Services.
share, and subscribe. We really are out for real now. No more last minute comments. Bye bye.